be educating, raising awareness, and teaching tolerance about HIV and AIDS in communities across southern Wisconsin as we ride through about 300 miles over the next 4 days. And most importantly, of course, we are here to raise money, much needed money, for the AIDS Network and for the vital services that the AIDS Network provides here in the Madison area.
We send everybody off with love and affection and energy, and
pumping us up, getting us going, talking about why we're here,
Yep.
and the excitement is just,
It's overwhelming,
exhausted,
yeah.
and I've got all this energy. You know,
Great.
very overwhelming.
positive feedback with it.
It's an incredible experience to be part of, whether you're rider, crew, or
Yeah.
support. To experience something like this is truly life-changing.
Yeah, it really is.
I ride for all my friends in the past that are no longer here, that are affected by AIDS, and the ones that are still living with it.
I actually started because I found out that my college roommate had died of AIDS, and she turned out to be this kind of famous person before she died, named Elizabeth Glazer, who started the Pediatric AIDS Foundation. But I just knew her as my old roommate Betsy back then, and back in college at UW. And when I found out she passed away, I decided it was time for me to get involved.
The ACT Ride is a 4-day, 300-mile charity bicycle ride benefiting AIDS Network. Every year, hundreds of people take 4 days out of their lives to join the fight against HIV/AIDS right here in Wisconsin, and we train hard with every mile. We raise awareness with every donation.
My first ride was supporting a friend, Jan Bannon. She rode in Act 4. The next year I decided I have to ride. I'm also a client of the network. I myself have been positive for 16 years.
One of our positive peddlers.
Yeah. And, that ride was quite the experience for me.
Probably didn't train enough for this, but I'm gonna do it anyways.
I'm riding because I made a promise to a friend of mine a long time ago.
This is my first time riding, but last year I was on the crew and I met a lot of great friends. I ride because I think it's an important organization. I think it's important for the organization. They raise a lot of money. I have a lot of friends that do it. I think it's a chance to do something really physical, but yet do it for a really good cause, and it's a lot of fun.
There better be a popsicle.
There better be a popsicle. Somebody.
Popsicle Hill, it seems to follow us around wherever we have the ride. It is considered the granddaddy of them all, the largest hill up on the ride. It is kind of a challenge within a challenge. It may be difficult to get up, but you're going to have a lot of support getting up, a lot of people coaching you and pushing you to get up the hill. And when you get up there, you're able to enjoy a popsicle and be proud of what you've done.
Game on, let's go.
Ironically, day 3 is going a lot better than day 2. At this time yesterday, I was a little cranky and very tired and sore. That could have come from probably not training, but I think the 2 previous days were my training days for this day.
A few minor problems, nothing we couldn't fix.
I'm Bradley Tabor. I am the crew manager for Act 9 and have been the crew manager and a member of the steering committee since Act 6. We exist to raise awareness of HIV and AIDS. We try to travel to as many of the Dane and 13 surrounding counties in south central Wisconsin that AIDS Network does service to kind of put a face on the disease. Unfortunately, AIDS does not make the big headlines it did in the 90s. which means that people kind of forget about us. They don't realize that AIDS is still here. There is no cure.
My brother Frankie died of AIDS in 2006, and I participate and have the students participate because of the difference that I know that it made in his life to be receiving support from AIDS Network.
What are you guys making?
Calzones, mushrooms, and cheese.
And I have a person
Got meatballs. What else do we have tonight? Potatoes.
I'm the go-to man, as they call it. First 2 years I did the day volunteer, and I would return to work in Madison every night in the restaurant to work. And then last year and this year, I'm just taking my vacation and come and do the ride.
My son had been really involved with the ACT rides, and he did 1 through 4, and then he did the Heartland ride as well. So I'm carrying on the tradition. I remember my son would say, it's like, I will continue this fight until the last breath in my body. It just reminds me of how important not only the volunteers or all the volunteers, but the riders are, just to keep this whole issue of supporting individuals who are living with HIV/AIDS, how important the network is and how important the ride is. And so to keep that ever before people is so very important.
I've been involved with AIDS Network for so many years, and to have waited this long to do the ride, I can't believe it because it's so amazing. I feel like it's almost like getting a tattoo. Like while you're getting a tattoo, it's painful and hurtful, and then you get it over with, and you're like, oh my god, I want another tattoo right away. So finishing this, it's like, oh, well, I'm ready for next year, not remembering how much my backsides hurt at this moment.
They have the strength to lift those bikes after 4 days out there.
This is, without a doubt, the group of people that works the hardest to raise the money for their cause, so here's to you. Nice job.
You guys just missed a shower a little while ago, so this will have to suffice. Thanks all of you who crewed this year.
That is fabulous, you guys. Almost $250,000. Wow.